Snow in Myrtle Beach? Never. Well, almost never. Hi, I'm Lane Moradu, realtor in the Myrtle Beach area of South Carolina, and I'm bringing you information about Myrtle Beach area homes and lifestyle. Sometimes I do get asked by people thinking about buying in this area whether or not it ever snows here in the winter. My answer to their question, honestly, is always I've lived here for 10 years and I've never seen a flake. That said, my husband has lived here for 31 years and he has seen snow twice. He's seen it in 1999 once and once in 2009. And he shared it was about 5 or 6 inches. It was enough to build like a little mini snowman. But by the next day, every flake had melted. So while we can't say it never snows in Myrtle Beach, it almost never snows in Myrtle Beach. Now that just brings us to the subject of winter. So obviously we do have 4 seasons. If winter, spring, summer, and fall. In winter, January is our coldest month with an average high of 57 and an average low of 36. Now, that average high of 57, obviously there can be temps above and below that. And looking back at the temperatures last January, I found that there were 11 days in January above 60, and 3 of those days were above 70. So we definitely have a mild winter here. This is a great climate for year-round sports. Like, in January, you may not want to swim in the ocean, but a 60-degree sunny day is fabulous for a golf game. And a 70 degree sunny day, honestly, is really nice for a walk on the beach, is very pleasant. We even have outdoor dining here in winter time. What the restaurants will do is they'll set up those heat lamps on outside patios, and it's very pleasant, just with a nice sweater and to sit under those lamps. So, for me, a really big draw about the Myrtle Beach area, as far as lifestyle, is that I do like those 4 seasons. Like I enjoy having it chillier in the winter so I can wear my cute sweaters, my little fur boots. And I like the variety of changing my wardrobe out. I like just the variety in the landscape and the weather. So that kind of brings us to landscape. Well, we do have some bare trees in the winter because we do have some deciduous trees here, oaks and maples and whatnot. But we actually have more palm trees and pine trees, and a tree that's particular to this area called a live oak, which is evergreen. So we have more green than we have bare. Now, most of our grass goes dormant in the winter, most varieties of grass. So, people's lawns will go dormant and they'll be brown. But the advantage to that is you don't have any lawn mowing in the winter. And if you think about it, if you're a homeowner here, like you have no lawn mowing in the winter and you have no snow shoveling in the winter, you can just go play pickleball. So those are some really nice advantages to that here. So our growing region, if you're a gardener, is 8B. So this is the coolest climate that supports palm trees. We do have a nice variety of palm trees that thrive here. And if you plant citrus against a south facing wall where it doesn't get much wind and it gets plenty of sun, you can actually put lemon trees and grapefruit trees. You can plant those in the ground. Now, I actually have my lemon tree in a pot on wheels just in case for those nights that do occasionally drop below 32, I can just pull it into the garage. So that's another way you can keep very tender plants here outside very easily. And another thing that is unique about the winter season here in Myrtle Beach is that is our low season for vacationers. So, our roads flow more smoothly, our restaurants and shops are not as busy and crowded. So it's actually a very nice time to visit. We do have what we call snowbirds that will live here in the winter. So people that have the freedom to do so, say retirees or people that work remotely, people who have the freedom to do so who live in much colder areas, say Toronto or upstate New York, they'll come down and rent an oceanfront condo for 3 solid months. In the low season of winter, it's much less expensive, but it's still for them very warm and very pleasant. So that's just something to think about. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting. I hope you found it helpful. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below, as well as any suggestions for anything more you'd like to learn about. I will read those comments and use that information for future videos. And if you enjoyed this video, you may enjoy my next video. Just check it out here.